So Waterville, which is the first city we're gonna be looking at, is located about 70 kilometers southwest of Bangor and 30 kilometers north of the capital city Augusta. Let's take a look at its city center. So it seems like we got a lot of traffic going on here, and wow, a large new modern building as well. But here's the thing, like often when you have a single directional road, especially when it's like the main central road in the city, it gets very crowded with fast traffic because people can drive pretty fast, so that's not so good. This means that overall these streets might not be very pleasant, like especially to have like outdoor restaurants and bars. So we are probably gonna find those in side streets. So yeah, here we can see once we get to a small, more quiet street, restaurants are popping up everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but some are actually. I believe that if the main street was at least made double directional and there was more place for pedestrians, those restaurants could have been directly on the main street instead of having to be on small side streets. So you got the highway to Bangor just north and west of the city. But they have two rivers, this is very nice. But the old town is not too interesting, I'd say. And the architecture is less interesting than in Bangor or any other place we've been to. Well, they have some old architecture, but it's less distinct. At least they are building new apartment buildings, so means the city is growing. So here we have some houses with pools, but not like they are pretty far from being true mansions. So the locals here are not very rich, like just like in Bangor. Well, they are not very rich, but still in small cities in the UK or in France you never see houses like this. Okay, let's get a look at this small town. Fishing town, I guess. This actually seems like a pretty historical place. Like some old buildings and pretty dense as well, besides the huge parking lot here. But yeah, could be a place almost in Europe if we didn't look like at a particular architecture. This overall is a very charming little village. Okay, is this a whole little pedestrian bridge? Very narrow. Okay, yes. Wow. That's so cool. To finish off, let's take a look at the actual capital city of Maine, which is Augusta. A city populated by slightly more than 100,000 people in the metropolitan area, which also includes Waterville, which we saw just previously. So the city itself of Augusta is pretty small, 18,000 people, it's even losing population. So Augusta is the state capital, so we are going to see, of course, colleges and official buildings somewhere. Don't know where, but somewhere we are gonna find it. Let's get on this bridge. Can't see too much, but it looks like there's some stuff going on here. I like this, although it's kind of sad they made so much parking here. They could have made nice river walk. Yeah, I was surprised by this building. It's kind of big for a city this size. Key Plaza, so Department of Health and Human Services. Okay, of course, it's gonna be some official stuff. There are many commercial buildings, but it's not super lively. Yeah, here I'm kind of getting out, I think. Yeah. Okay, little pedestrian alley, I like this. Oh, the median income here is pretty low. So I guess the official, like the politicians and stuff working there, are living outside the city center. So I wanna find the main state house. Okay, it's here. Not too complicated to find actually. They have a nice park in front of it. It's what I like always with Capitol buildings in the US. Have always nice parks linked with it, and beautiful architecture, of course. We're probably gonna find some richer suburbs here around Augusta than in both cities we've looking at before, like Bangor and Waterville. You look at rich suburbs in the US normally. We just have to look at golf courses, and the rich people will be living around them or around lakes. Then I'm surprised we can't find any richer area. Surprising, because there are always like some kind of rich people in the capital city in the US. But yeah, I guess we're mostly gonna find them along the coast here in Maine. So mostly around Portland, and then those people might commute to Augusta once a while and stay there in a smaller home. Overall, Augusta seems to be an underwhelming capital city as compared to other capital cities here in the US. Like, there's barely anything happening apart from the few government offices around the city. But we have to keep in mind that it's a pretty small city, so I guess that's why.